Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Chanel ready-to-wear unboxing and styling session. So I'm going to share the ready-to-wear item that I just picked up. This is from the 25A Métier collection, and I'm going to style it in 3 different ways. So part of this, and you'll have to remind me, I don't know if we talked about one of these items yet or not, but I had actually already picked up one of these pieces, and then the other one is the one that I picked up yesterday, and so we'll just get into it. So in here you'll see we have this little sweater set from the 2025 pre-fall collection, and one of these pieces, so yeah, this skirt was from the runway. This Jill Courtlev wore this on the runway. It's like a long midi skirt, two-tone pink and burgundy with like a little tweed button. Is it focusing? So cute. I took this in a size, I want to say 48. Yeah, 48. And then yesterday, I went and picked up this top, and this top, there were different tops in different colors on the runway, but not this specific one. So this one is a little t-shirt sweater blouse. The tags are everywhere, of course, with a little keyhole detail in the front and the cutest little charms. Oh, hold on, let me get it. The cutest little charms with a tiny little dangling CC. So the way that it works is there's just this little hook here, and it hooks on to the flower, and then it creates this little cute jewelry keyhole effect that I think is really super sweet. So the piece that I'm going to style 3 different ways is the top. Starting with the most obvious, here we go. Okay, that was a little bit of a joke because I don't think it's actually the most obvious to style it with jeans versus the matching set, but I was already wearing these jeans, so I thought I would pair this up. This is kind of like more of a casual work look with this giant gold Birkin bag. I'd probably swap out the twilly if I were to really wear this. And the other thing about this top is if you just unhook the keyhole, it can kind of be like a little bit more of a casual sort of almost polo, I want to say, look. But I like the sleeve size, you know, it looks cute kind of tucked up like this. It's not actually tucked in. You could also wear it long. But my thing with most ready to wear is if I could wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. This is the t-shirt, this is the jeans. If I could wear it with jeans in some way, I know I'm gonna get a lot more use out of it than if it is something that doesn't really go. Now these are like a darker wash patch pocket denim, and I think it kind of adds to the dressiness of the top, plus the belt kind of adds like a little pop of gold to go with the gold hardware. I think it looks cute open or closed. In fact, for a more casual look and probably to the office, I'd wear it open so that it could be a little bit higher, which is a little bit less cleavage in the keyhole. So, and I think with the Birkin, like I love the brown with the burgundy. I think this is like a really cool color combination. And just something a little bit different. I'd probably put a darker twilly, maybe a navy twilly to kind of pull from the jeans to pull this whole look together. So this is look number 1, just something really casual, easy, comfy. I like the sleeve drop, and I like wearing it also open in a more casual setting. So for look number 2, okay, obviously I had to do the full set moment. This is really the way that I am going to love wearing this look nonstop pretty much. I love a sweater set from Chanel. It's just so easy. This is really nice because it's like kind of giving dress vibes, even though it's separate. Separates are just like really easy to wear versus a full little frock situation. I don't know, just for some reason I'm more comfortable in a set, I feel like, than a dress. It just feels easier. It just feels simpler. And this is super comfy, but also very fancy. I paired it with my sequin bag, which is also from the runway, which I thought was a little unexpected. You know, it's pulling the pink, right, from the pink trim, but this has like a little bit of green. This is almost giving kind of like holiday party vibes to me, and I just feel like it's kind of an unusual choice, but I don't know, I was into it. I just feel like the bag reminds me of like the dark runway and the lights glittering on the water, and then the moody burgundy color of the set. I was just like feeling this all together. Plus I love the pop of pink interior on this. I don't know. It's like all kind of just feeling like warm and cozy to me. Maybe this is too eclectic of a choice for some people, but for me it was really very much like embracing, yeah, holiday party, celebration, cocktail hour kind of attire. And then for this, definitely leaning into the keyhole, which is more low cut. I'd probably wear a slightly different bra with this shirt now that I have it on. I think yesterday I was wearing a little bit more of a, not a minimizing bra, but like this is, I'm wearing a t-shirt bra, which I just feel like is maybe a little bit too out there for like the keyhole size. But I mean, it's fine. I just, you know, when you have big boobs, you don't do, I don't know if anyone else feels me. People with big boobs, it's actually like you don't wear a lot of cleavage because you're like always trying to hide it. But when my husband saw this, he was like, I'm really into it. But anyway, this is the combination for like the dressy version, and I just really love the look of this keyhole detail. Like it's kind of like jewelry. I'm not wearing a necklace. I'm not even wearing earrings right now. I'm just wearing my little stack from my husband, but even then it's like flowers. You know, I love flowers. So I just thought this was like a really fun look. Like I said, holiday party, fancy dinner. And I also feel like this is good for many different weather patterns, you know, like as things start to get cooler in the fall, like you could do this without a jacket, or if it's really cold, you could do it with tights and like with a big coat or something like that, and it would still look super cute. So very much into this look. I love it as a set. I love a Chanel sweater set. I think it's so great. Really quickly before we get into this next look, I just realized I wanted to get into the pricing and the details of these items. So like I said, I took the skirt in a size 48. It's 100% cashmere and it retailed for, I just looked at it and it immediately left my mind. This retailed for $2,500. And then the top is also 100% cashmere, and this one retailed for $2,850. These are Chanel prices. They're really crazy. I think 100% cashmere is really nice because what I will do, and I don't advise anyone else to do this, but this is what I do, is I will hand wash my cashmere at home in the sink. And then that way I can be really careful with like the little accoutrement. Dry cleaning is great, but dry cleaning is really harsh on your items and it's also expensive, and I also really don't trust. With this, I would definitely use a color catching sheet just because of the dark burgundy with the pale pink, and so you have to be really, really careful with the color contrast, but and do a color spot test before you really get into it. But I hand wash my cashmeres in the sink with Woolite. So so yeah, those are some of the details of that. Oh, and I don't know if I said the top I took in a size 46. Okay. Okay, and then last but not least, another dressy version, but maybe for something a little bit more casual. I imagine the sweater set, wearing it with like matching ballet flats or something like that. This with like the slacks, I imagine wearing like really tall black patent heels. I've paired it with this wallet on chain, and this wallet on chain is, I'm not kidding, at least 10 years old, if not more. It might be 12 years old. Which is the classic Chanel burgundy color. I think it leans into the burgundy really well. This is like maybe for a dressier sort of event, you know, something less specifically festive. Like other outfit, I felt like it was like really festive, really party, really fun. And I feel like this outfit is a little bit more serious. Maybe if I was wearing a slightly different bra, it could be like functional for a work dinner. I'd have to try it out. Right now I'm like too exposed. But what would this be? I don't know, like maybe, yeah, like a dinner with in-laws or something like that. Like, I don't know, but I'm definitely imagining like a sky-high pointy black toe heel with this. I like the wallet on chain used as a clutch, and I like leaning into like the burgundy moody, like I imagine like dark nails, maybe a dark lipstick, just something like a little bit moodier, maybe like more of a romantic dinner versus like a party dinner, if that makes sense. But I think this is a really great top. It's like super comfy. It works in a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different settings, from super casual to super fun to super fancy. And so I think it's going to be a really good buy and get a lot of use in my collection. So hopefully this styling video was helpful to you. Hopefully you have some ideas of your own, or if you have this top, you have some new ideas on how to wear it. Anyways, I hope you're all having a really great day, and otherwise I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.